It's 11 o'clock and you're lying in bed, phone 6 inches away from your face, typing in the same 4 words into Google. Best side hustles in 2026. And you already know what's coming. Flip stuff on Amazon, start a drop shipping store, do some freelance work on the side. DoorDash, give me a break. Somewhere around the third link, you realize every single one of those side jobs, they want thousands of dollars from you before you even make a single penny. And in a market so saturated, you're competing with millions of other people doing the same exact thing. A boss you still have to answer to, customers you have to please, inventory sitting in your garage doing nothing but losing value. None of it is free. But here's a side hustle that doesn't ask you for any of that. No employees, no inventory, no rent, no marketing budget, just you, your decisions, and a table full of people who showed up to have fun and give you their money while you showed up to build a business. I'm Vinton, and this is Vinton Poker, precision in, profits out. I've spent 23 years playing this game as a professional, and in the last 4 teaching players all over the world, just like you, how to stop being the guy funding someone else's business and start building your own. My mission, take the guesswork out of the game and replace it with precision, because precision is the difference between a hobby that costs you money and a business that pays you. Today, we're talking about why poker might be the most underrated side hustle that exists. Not gambling, not chasing heaters, but an actual business run from any card table from anywhere in the world on your time with one person to answer to, you. And a startup cost that doesn't come anywhere near close any other business. Let's start with the one thing that scares people away from every other side hustle: startup capital. Think about what it actually costs to open a food truck. $50,000 minimum. Before you even sold a single taco. Coffee shop, you're looking at 150,000 to sometimes a half a million before your first customer walks through the door. Even a small e-commerce store has you sinking thousands of dollars into inventory and ads and software before you know if anyone even wants what you're selling. In almost every business on earth, you're spending money before you know it's going to work, and a lot of money. Poker is different, and it's different in a way that actually works in your favor. There is no inventory to buy. There's no employees to pay. There's no rent for a storefront. Your business is your ability to make better decisions than the person sitting across the table from you. And if you already have a job, you already have your startup capital. It's sitting right in your bank account right now. It's your rolling bankroll. The only thing left to invest in is in your education. A solid book, a comprehensive training course that runs a few hundred to a couple of $1,000s, depending on what you choose. Compare that to what it costs to literally start any other business. It's not even close. Yes, you can start a poker business tonight. Head down to any poker room and start playing this very evening. But here's the part that most people never think about. If you skip education and just start learning by playing, you're still paying tuition. You're just paying it to the better players at the table instead, and at a much, much, much higher rate. Every bad call, every bluff you didn't make, every missed value bet, every tilt-fueled mistake, that's real money leaving your stack and going right straight into someone else's. That's the most expensive way to learn poker. Structured study, quality coaching, discipline, hand review, all of that exists to shrink the size of that tuition bill before you're paying it out of your own bankroll. Now let's talk about the capital allocation, because this is where poker and business are basically speaking the same language. A business has a working capital. You have a bankroll. And if poker is your side hustle, your job is already refilling your bankroll every 2 weeks. That's a rolling bankroll. And most business owners would kill for that kind of safety net. And in both worlds, the goal is never to maximize today's profit. It's to protect your ability to keep earning tomorrow. If a business owner dumps every dollar of cash they got into one product and it goes wrong, they're done. And if you sit down at a game that's too big for your bankroll, or you choose to chase your losses trying to get even, you're done too. Your bankroll isn't play money. It's the working capital of a long term enterprise, and you protect it the same way the smart business owner protects their cash reserves. Before we go on, if you're getting value from this video, give it a like and share it with someone else who's serious about becoming a crusher just like you. Your support helps this channel grow and it means the world to me. Also, don't forget to share your thoughts and questions in the comments below as I read them all. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future episodes. And feel free to tip me with a super thanks in proportion to the value you're getting from these videos. It helps me keep putting out videos just like this one, and I appreciate every single one of you who contributes. Getting back to why this game runs like a business. Expected value and returns on investments are exactly the same question wearing two different outfits. The business owner asks, will this investment make me money over hundreds of repetitions? You ask, is this a plus EV decision? Both the business owner and the poker player are ignoring what happens in any single instance. A business owner can lose money on a single sale or a single product and still be running a great business. You can get your money in with aces and lose the hand and still have made the correct decision. If the choice is profitable over the long run, it was the right choice, regardless of what the deck decided to do this one particular time. And that all connects directly to something I hammer into every student I coach. Decision quality matters more than the outcomes. A business owner can make every smart decision available to them and still have a slow quarter. You can play a session with flawless decisions from start to finish and still lose 5 buy-ins. That's just poker. That's just business. The professionals in this game judge themselves on the quality of their decisions, not on the results that happen to show up on any given single day. Try to imagine this hand. You've got top pair weak kicker. You make a small fold against a range that's crushing you. And the villain shows up with absolute pure air, a huge bluff. It stings. You folded the best hand this one time. But that fold wasn't wrong. It was the correct read against the range villain was representing. And the villain being capable of that bluff was already priced into the decision. Make that same fold 100 times against that same range, and you're not the one bleeding money. You're the business owner who said no to 99 bad deals so you'd have the capital ready when the real great deal shows up. Data beats emotions, and this is where you actually become the chief financial officer of your own poker business. Real businesses track revenue, expenses, margins, customer acquisition costs, cash flow, and much, much more. Winning players do the same thing. They track hours, win rates, stakes, opponent types, and their biggest leaks. If you're not tracking your results, you're not running a business. You're just gambling. Every dollar you put in a pot needs a job. Exactly like every dollar in a real business budget has a job and is allocated for. Random bets are expensive in both worlds, poker and business, and they usually are the fastest way to turn a winning session into a losing one. Now let's talk about the freedom side of poker because it's the part that people find most attractive. Most side businesses have obligations that follow you home. Customers expect responses, clients expect a meeting, orders need to be shipped whether you feel like it or not, but poker doesn't call you. If your kid has a game, you go to the game. If you want to grind all weekend and take Tuesday completely off, you can. There's no employees to manage. There's no customers to please and no inventory sitting in your garage losing value while you figure out how to sell it. You can hit the road, travel anywhere in the world, and find a game to sit down at and print money. Try that with a business. Your only employee is you, and your only inventory is the skills sitting between your ears. And unlike a warehouse full of products, business tools, and machinery, your tools and inventory actually appreciate the more you use them. Your ceiling in poker is determined almost entirely by the quality of your decisions, not by the rent increases or supply chain problems or an employee who quits last minute. That's exactly why I built the entire Pipo philosophy around precision in, profits out. Replace the guesswork with real process, and you stop being a gambler hoping to run good, and you start being someone who owns a long-term disciplined enterprise that happens to be run from a card table. If any part of what I just described feels like exactly what you're missing right now, whether it's tracking your game, your bankroll management, or just having someone look at your actual hands and tell you the truth about your leaks, that's exactly what I do. I offer a free one-on-one video coaching session. You can book it directly through WhatsApp with the link below in the description, or scan the QR code right here in this video. While spots are still available, come find me and let's get started working on improving your game so you can make more money every session you play. And if you want to go deeper on your own time, everything I just talked about, the bankroll discipline, the session tracking, the entire mindset shift from gambler to business owner, my entire poker strategy built around cash games, all of that is built directly into my Delusion Killer Masterclass. The students in my course who started with me and applied everything I teach, the ones who dedicate themselves to learning the ins and out of the strategy, they are now able to crush poker and have a thriving side hustle. Some of them have even taken it further and made poker their main income. It's no longer even a side hustle for them. So give it a try, my friend. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. You can find it at vintonpoker.com/course, and the link is also in the description below. Every side hustle needs your money before it needs your effort. This one needs your effort first. No employees to hire, no inventory to buy, no boss standing over your shoulder. Just you sitting down at a table full of people who came to gamble while you came to work. The cards don't care about who you are, and they definitely don't remember who got lucky last week. But the math is always keeping score, and if you treat poker like a business that it actually is, it'll pay you like one. If you want to keep improving and keep leveling up your game, watch this next video. And as always, I'm your friend Vinton. GG.